It's a beautiful summer evening and we're about to have a drink on the terrace of Christina's house, and I told everyone this is the Thames, and normally you can walk on that bit. We've got a very, very high tide. There's a coxless pair, as we call it, because I used to row at Oxford. And then what's happened here is that these are the stone steps that people are meant to walk up, but unfortunately the tide came in, so they can't do it. So Per, say hello to us.
Hello, cheers.
2 cheers.
And this is the amazing chance. Joanna,
you better take over.
The first time in my life I put down a glass of champagne. Now look, this is just very thrilling. This is actually one of the most elite gatherings in the whole of London. I'd like to say in the south of England. I'd probably like to add to that in Europe tonight. This is why it's called the Bamber Gascoigne Appeal. Now this is quite normal when somebody who's as treasured as Bamber was to all of us, and particularly to Christina, has left us with nothing but memories and love and affection. What on earth do we do to honour his name in a way that will be remembered forevermore? And so thinking, which is what Wasfi does all the time,
Yeah, she's very good at that.
and knowing of this gorgeous opera house down at West Horsley Place, which wouldn't be here except for Bamber and his gorgeous aunt and Christina and their generosity. Some of it needs a little bit more adornment, George. It does. It needs a little bit more backstage. Front of house, and around the front of it, it is as beautiful and as just full of imagination and glories and rewarding as you could ever think. Who here has not been there? No, so I'm speaking to the converted. This is divine. So all of you who have been to the front of it know how divine it is, and every year it seems to get more and more beautiful. But backstage there are things that need doing. Open's brochure, because this is actually thrilling, because as George knows, he's the representative of people who work on the other side, but which is the only point of being there, which is the musicians, the performers, backstage staff and so on. What they need, and we know this, and Michael Cowan is going down to look at this tomorrow, solar panels and a heating and a cooling system. At the moment they don't have that, and it's absolutely vital. What could be better than solar panels on the roof? We want Bamber's backstage, which is the 3rd story building over the back of the dressing rooms, to give more space to the performers, to all the musicians, to the conductors, I'm married to one, and all the stuff that we don't see. We're going to have Bamber's bench, which is absolutely enchanting, because Raphael is going to be making the most beautiful sculpture of Bamber sitting on a bench. He's going to be sitting on a bench, Bamber, and it means you can sit next door to the man from University Challenge, the legend in our lifetime, and have your picture taken and remember Bamber. Bamber's bridge is going to be by the Willow opposite the dock door. The dock door is the back where the scenery comes in and out of the staging. And there's going to be a major opera world premiere in 2024, at which we will all be dressed in our finest. And what will it cost? Well, now this is the bit I love, because what I think about money is this. It only works if you spend it and give it away. Having it means nothing. So if you've got some, get rid of it now. You must know that nature abhors a vacuum. So if you get rid of it, more will come rushing in. This is what we're asking for. I'm going to start at the very top, and some of you might blanch. I don't care. A golden heart, which will involve the naming of a new dressing room, will set you back 50,000. Fabulous. Fingers on buzzers, 20,000. Your starter for 10,000. I'll have to hurry you, 5,000. University challengers, 1 to 5,000. And no conferring is all other amounts, and we're most grateful for all contributions. Let's do this. however much you've got, let's just do this. Because we, funnily enough, are lucky enough to have known in our lifetime somebody whose name will live probably much longer than any of ours, which is the name of Bamber Gascoigne, one of the most extraordinarily generous, insanely charming, attractive, amusing, and pretty much perfect human beings. Michael Frayn said at his memorial service, that famous charm of Bamber's wasn't just a superficial social skill, it went very deep. It was a kind of grace. It was style, yes, but informed by kindness. It was goodness. That's what lay beneath that golden presence, a golden heart. So let's do this. Let's spend like a kicking horse, and let's get this appeal going. Thank you so much.